everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, and you are watching the CD Junkie. On this episode of CD Junkie, I'm going to be talking about a band from Manchester called the Man from Delmonte. They're actually named after a series of adverts where the Del Monte company had their man from Del Monte go around and tasted juices from around the world to make sure they were of high quality to be put into Del Monte products. Formed in '86, I didn't even know of this band's existence until 2024. And that's quite strange because I've always been searching for bands, especially in the 80s, searching to hear new stuff. And the Man from Delmonte would have totally fit up my alley. I did not realize of their existence until I was Facebook messaging with Ian Runacres from the band Dislocation Dance. And he had mentioned that he either had just seen a reunion performance or was going to a reunion performance by the Man from Delmonte, a band that he had on his cassette label in the late 80s, early 90s. His label was called Bop Cassettes. And I'm thinking, Man from Delmonte, of course, you know, I love Dislocation Dance. I will be doing a CD Junkie video on them very soon. And, of course, if Ian's going to tell me that, you know, he released this stuff, then I'm going to check it out. And what I discovered online was fantastic. But I don't have much information on this band at all. So this is going to be a very short talk, and you will be able to hear some music from the CDs that I have. Now, let me just tell you, the band consisted of Mike West on vocals and guitar, Martin Vincent on guitar, vocals, and other instruments, Sheila Seal on bass, vocals, and other instruments, and Howard Goody on drums. Initially, like between 87 and 89, they released a series of singles and an EP. And then by 1990, they had split, so they didn't put out an album. But there was a compilation on Ian Runacres' Bop Cassettes label, and that was called Catholic Boys on Mobilettes, I believe. And that was a compilation of the singles tracks. And it was a great compilation. Now, the band in 1990 did release one album. It was a live album called Big Noise. I've never heard that. I'm not a big fan of live albums, but I have tried to track it down to sort of complete my collection. But in 1999, the label Vinyl Japan released a CD called The Good Things in Life, which basically is all of the Bop Cassettes tracks are on here, plus some bonus studio and BBC recordings. And I didn't track this down until 2024, and it's just filled with very quirky, odd, great indie pop from Manchester. One band that they sort of kind of reminded me of, if you guys are familiar with the band James. Now, the band James in the early days, like with So Many Ways and stuff, they were very quirky, sort of acoustic guitar pop. This is in that vein, except much more indie and not as produced as James. But this is a great collection. Now, this is now part of a 2 CD set that you can get from the band. And it includes the Big Noise live album that came out in 1990 as a 2 CD set. And in the description box, I will put a link that will bring you to the band's site. Now, in 2025, the band did a reunion show, and it features all 4 of the original members. And they put out a new album, and that is called Better Things. And this is a brand new album. Now, I read somewhere like on Wikipedia or whatever, it's a collection of demos and live tracks, whatever, but it's all recorded in one place. It sounds fresh, and it's very indie, and it's just filled with great songs. The thing about them is they are very quirky. They're things you have to listen to 2 or 3 times for it to sink in. It's not top 40 material, people. In a perfect world, it would be top 40 material, but unfortunately it is not. But if you love indie rock, if you love quirky, it's not outsider music, but you know, they talk about real life, or they sing about real life. Now, Mike West, who was the singer-songwriter, he was in, after the band split up in 90, he had gone on to form Truck Stop Honeymoon, I think, with his wife, and he was living in New Orleans, but then there was interest in the band. They got back together, and they've played several gigs, and they're promoting this. Again, it's going to be available on the same site where you can get The Good Things in Life and Big Noise 2 CD set. And this is, like I said, the brand new album. It is called Better Things. I have nothing else to say about them because I don't have a deep knowledge of this band because I've only discovered them in the last year, but I am still very excited about them. So I have put together a medley featuring snippets of a handful of songs from each of the 2 studio releases, just so you can get an idea of what they sound like. And let's give that a listen. So sit back, relax, and I will see you on the other side.
I wanna drive right out of my mind into a world where I could leave you behind. I wanna dance, lose you in the dark with a bangle in your hair. You're facing a beer at the bar. Need somebody new who needs me too. Need somebody new who needs me too. I wish it wasn't true, but to tell the truth, yeah, I'm getting bored by you. I can't be bothered to be bothered by you, no. I don't care what you do. Lying on my own with water in my eyes. Water in my eyes. Water in my eyes. She's the only girl in my world. I am the merriest boy. She's close to extinction, lost of a kind. You save the earth from the whales and the trees. Love all you save, Louise. She won't walk to the end of the street. Too many friends, she's frightened of me. She won't talk in a public place. Too many people to stare at her ugly face. You can return a compliment or return an invitation. Send back faulty goods in return for compensation. But my love is like a gift. You can't return it even if you want to. Even if you want to. Double antenna. You can't return my love, my love, my love, my love. Let's stop this right here. We know where it's headed. Whatever it was I said before, well, forget it. I got better things to do than being mad at you. You got better things to be than mad at me. Believe me, living with you is easy compared to some things I have done. Trust me, oh trust me, I'm in love, I must be. Otherwise, why would I stay? That is why my favorite color is pink. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I long for you. I still long for you. Even though I know it's wrong to long
that's it. I hope that this inspires you to check out music by the Man from Delmonte. It's a great, fun little band. And thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking the time. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.